Assalamualaikum and hi. Today we will present our project which is in software testing project. It will consist of three of us, which is myself, Siti Nafazana, with mention number 160258, and also Muhammad Fakhri Azam with mention number 156047, and also Muhammad Aiman Mustaqim with mention number 157180. So today's presentation with the agenda was introductions, and we have purpose of this project, scope, and also the module breakdown, functionality of module projects, and also test approach and test strategy for this project.
The Internet of Things Tourism Assistance System is a final year project application designed to help visitors who become disoriented in large high-traffic venues. It brings together three core components. There is RFID wearables, fixed scanners, and two-sided mobile apps. The primary goal is to boost both perceived and actual safety for vulnerable tourists, such as children, older adults, and international visitors. The purpose of this software testing project is risk mitigation, which is to identify and address potential failures in emergency scenarios, communication, provide clear guidelines for stakeholders, quality assurance, ensure the system meets all functional requirements, documentation, create a comprehensive testing framework for future maintenance, compliance, meet the cost requirement for CSE 442 software testing. For the scope of the project, firstly, the scope from user side, there is six scopes. The first one is login, log out, send SOS from the app, send SOS with an RFID keychain, check in, and view personal profile. For the scope of admin sites, there is five scopes. The first one is track pilgrim location, view help request, receive notification, view pilgrim details, and generate incident reports.
Hi, Assalamualaikum. My name is Siti Nafazana with mention number 160258. I will presenting a module breakdown for this project. We have three modules, which is we have user tracking module, help request module, and also administration module. Proceed to the user tracking module for this project, which is we have a few functionalities, which is car relocation, also SOS help features, check-in and IoT scanning location, data information management, and also setting privacy. Next, we have help request module. We have several features. These features include in user side and also admin side. We have SOS call emergency, and these features will produce call emergency contact. And also we have bigger wearable RFID kitchens. This is used for scanning into our IoT scanner. So both of these features is under help request and assistance. And also we included the features like check-in and IoT scanner location. Last but not least, the administration module, we have a few additional features, which is admin can have detail of figures and mutawif, and also it will provide a request alert management, which is this alert will come from the IoT scanner that has been scanned with RFID kitchen. And admin also have features like data collection and management. They can see the statistic of the alert that produced, and also the setting and privacy.
For black box F001 login, the function we test is OTP validation and phone number validation. The technique we use is equivalent partitioning and boundary value analysis for both of these functions. We test two functions, that is successful lookout and session clearance validation. Both of these functions we use the technique applied is state transition testing. Next, for black box testing of F003 send SOS request, we test two functions also. That is SOS button visibility and SOS button capability. Both of the functions, the technique used is UI testing.
So this is F004 sends SOS request via RFID kitchen black box testing, which is we have RFID detect with UID recognition and also SOS event creation via MQTT, which is this functionalities have a few techniques to apply, which is in recognition UID, we have Arduino IDE and also ESP32 hardware with the PNC 532. For this is the embedded component, and then we have MQTT broker, which is as communication testing, is for provide the functionality of SOS event creation via MQTT. So this is will verify correct detection of UID via hardware, and also it ensures Arduino could accurately capture the UID and validates the UID is sent to MQTT topic with topic ESP32/RFID and /UID based on the code of the hardware itself, and also it confirms message it's not lost or corrupted in transmission.
For F005J, the function that we have tested is location permission handling and check-in function. So for location permission, the test that we apply is state transition, while for check-in, we use the UI testing.
For the black box testing of F006 profile view, we test two functions, that is profile navigation and profile field visibility. Both of the functions uses the same technique, that is UI testing.
So we have F007 track video location for black box testing, which is the functionality of these features. We have location accuracy validation, which is technique that use UI testing. This is to check real-time positions is shown in check-in list, and also verify the match user real location in within 50 meters from the location that has been pinged or the location that has been stated in the code. We have F008, which is view help request, which is display an active SOS request in admin queue, which is displaying the notifications alert to admin dashboard, which is we have using technique UI testing also, which is admin dashboard shows a recent SOS request visually, and the test that sorting or filtering features is functioning properly, and also system push new SOS into view or without admin needing to refresh the dashboard. we have F009 receive notification. This is include the alert that has been received for the alert like the IoT scanner. So if have a few functionality which is push notification triggered by SOS or RFID, we using technique UI testing also, and then the notification stay until the acknowledge. Also your UI testing, it confirm end-to-end alert pipeline works for hardware to app notification, and also confirm the persistent or alert behavior is it's not auto clear. It needs to click in the notification, it will clear until the action is needed.
For F10 view pilgrim details, there are two testing that has been done, which is select pilgrim and search pilgrim. And both of these tests technique use the UI testing techniques. For the last feature in the blackboard testing is F11 generate report. So basically, for this testing, we test the download whether the download button of the report is clickable or not. And this test use the UI testing.
Of F001 whiteboard test, we implement three whiteboard test categories, that is role determination, input validation, and security logout check. As you can see here, the control flow graph show our systematic approach covering 90 nodes, including role detection path, feature handling sequence, and input validation process, achieving complete test path coverage. The logout function F002 whiteboard testing focuses on two critical areas. Firebase logout testing examines the complete authentication state management process, ensuring proper integration with Firebase service, while navigation intent testing verifies the system correctly redirect the user and clean up application state. Our control flow graph demonstrates the complete test path coverage from logout initiation through final state verification, ensuring no path remains untested. For the whiteboard test of F003 send SOS request, we test two functions, that is fetch a SOS number and create call intent for notification. As you can see here, this is the control graph for the features. Red is the SOS fetch number and blue is the call intent. There is a total four paths covered in this test.
So this is a whiteboard test for F004, which is sends SOS request via RFID kitchen, which is involved with a few parts, which is this is a control flow diagram, which is the part 1 we recognize as UID not detected. It will go to flow 1, 2, and also it goes to 8, which is end. And then the part 2, we have UID detected, but it not registered. So it will goes to 1, 2, and 3, 4. It was go to no, and it will go to 7, and it will end because it's not it is published unknown UID. And the last one we have part 3 UID detected, but it is registered. We go through the start, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, and then goes to yes, which is 5, and then C, and also end in 8. So that is for whiteboard for sense SOS request via RFID kitchen.
For whiteboard testing of F005 check-in, we perform two testing, which is check-in within the radius and also check-in outside of radius. As you can see from the control flow graph, there are 4 possible coverage that we have discovered.
Next, for the whiteboard test of F006 profile view, we covered two functions, that is load profile and save profile. As you can see here from the control flow graph, there is two main features. The red one is the save profile and the blue one is the load profile. Total path for this test is 4.
So the next one is whiteboard test for F007 track figure location. This is based on the features like check-in list features, which is admin can see who user was not checked in yet or already checked in, which is we have several part also. We have part 1, user not checked in. It was goes to 1 and 2. It goes to no because user not checked in. It will go to 3, and the last one is 5 if ends. And another alternative which is user check in is user already checked in. So it will go to 1, 2, and it will go to yes and 3, and then 4 and 5. It was the basic field for these features. Yes, we have whiteboard test for F008 view help request. This feature is specifically for view the alert notifications that appear. So it will go to the direction of the location that has been located. So a few part for these features, we have part 1 is no help request in database or maybe in the system, which is no RFID detected. So it will go to 1, 2, and also 3, which is it empty if yes, and then it goes to 4, which is show empty, and then it will end the process. And the next one if goes to 1, 2, 3, and it is not empty, it will go to 5, and then end the session with 6. Next, we have receive notification in F009, which is this will display the alert notification from the RFID kitchen that has been scanned in IoT scanner, which is we have a few part, which is part 1 is no notification permission granted, which is it allow a few flow, which is 1, and it goes to 2. It will goes to 3, which is request permission if no notification. It will go to 6, which is end the process. And then the next one is it goes to 1, 2, 3, and the 3 is if the permission is granted is yes, and then it will goes to 4 get the alert data, and then goes to 5 show notification, and it was end the process in 6.
For F10 view pilgrim details of whiteboard testing, we have covered two testing, which is set profile details and load profile details. From the control flow graph, as you can see, there are two complete test file coverage that we have discovered. For the last feature of whiteboard testing, which is F11 generate reports, we covered two testing, which is successful PDF generation and also PDF generation for edge cases. So as you can see from the control flow graph, we also covered two testing, complete testing file coverage that we have discovered for these features.
Now we will run the test for login whiteboard test. There will be 3 tests. The first one is to detect the role detection. Test 2 will detect failure handling, and test 3 will detect validation and formatting. The input is here. The input for this test is this: admin and user. Test 2 will be no input. It is to track the failure handling attempt, and the test 3 is to input validation and formatting. This is the 2 input. The first one, it expected to return prefixes. The white space is expected to trim and format it to this number. As you can see here, the test is successfully passed. 3 tests with 3 different tests. Now for the control flow graph, this is the complete traversal path. This is the full control graph for the project. This is the complete path. Path 1 with admin authentication, path 2 for user authentication, path 3 for switching boundary, failure handling path, and input validation path. Next, we will test the logout features. For this test, there is no direct input. Instead, it will directly call the perform logout function with no argument, and to test the logout intent of navigation after logout. As you can see here, the two tests pass successfully here in the console for the control flow graph. Here is the control flow graph of logout. We simulate fiber sign out. This is the complete pass coverage for the sign out. Ends with node 11. Next, we will run the test for SN SOS white box. There will be 2 tests. The first test will have the input here to pass to the fetch SOS number, and test 2 will create call intent for the fetch SOS number function. Now we run the test. Now you can see the result of the test. There is 2 tests and 2 pass tests running in 725 milliseconds. For the control graph, here, this is the control graph for the fetch SOS number. There is 4 complete pass coverage. That is to fetch SOS with no loop, call intent with no loop, SOS fetch with validation loop, and call intent with validation loop. Next, we will run the test for the profile view white box. This is the input for the whiteboard test to test safe profile, and the input for to load profile data. Now, as you can see here, this is the result of the test. They're running 2 tests with 2 pass tests. For the control flow graph, there will be 4 complete traversal path. That is safe profile with validation processing, load profile with validation processing, safe profile with direct validation, and load profile with direct validation.
So here, Mutawif as admin. Log in with the register number as Mutawif and admin. And also same, waiting for the OTP. And you will see the check-in list at below and the dashboard as similar like user. But admin also need to check in, so make sure all the participate will gather in the one place. So we are using geofencing algorithms for also for admin. The admin needs to have in the specific location in the radius that has been provided like 50 meters from the radius for the locations. So once it clicks, it will show you automatically updates in the check-in list at below, and it will show you who still not checked in yet, and the admin can remind to others users to click the check-in button for not missing the data. So here I will demonstrate eye tracker, which is using IoT devices, which is RFID a radio with RFID chips, and we have admin side that will have the notification alerts that will come in real time. So it will show you several lists of notification that will come if it's recognized by RFID reader. So once you click the get direction button, it will go to Google Map, and you need to go and navigate the directions.
Okay, so this is the testing script for the F005 check-in features for the whiteboard testings. So as you can see, the test is passed with 3 testing has been performed. Okay, so this is the control flow graph for the F005 check-in features. So for the successful check-in, code we traverse the graph through node 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and the last one is 12. That is for the successful check-in, but for the already check-in, they will traverse through 1 to 5, and then 6, 7, 10, and the last one with 12. Okay, so moving on to the next feature is F10 view preview details. So this is the testing script, and as you can see, the test has been run, and there are 2 tests that we have covered. And for conclusion, all of the 2 tests has passed. Okay, so this is the control flow graph for the F10 view preview details. So this feature will be handled by admin. And if admin want to save a figure details, it will traverse the graph to node 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and the last one is 9. And if the admin want to perform the loading preview details, it will traverse the graph through 1, 2, 1, 2, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Okay, so this is the last test for the whiteboard testing of the for F11 report generation features. So there are also 2 tests that we covered, and also these 2 tests also pass. Okay, so this is the control flow graph for the F11 generate reports. So for the main flow of the test, I will flow through the node 1, 2, 3, 4, 7. That is for the report generation process. or that for successful report generation process. But for the edge cases or empty report, we traverse the graph through 1, 2, 5, 6, 7